Bill O'Reilly here. Monday, June 13th, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. The Senate moving forward on gun control. Voters' trust in government falling to an all-time low. Gas prices hitting another record high. 9 in 10 families pile up credit card debt to cope with inflation. Also ahead, do most Americans even care about the January 6th committee? But first, a bipartisan group of senators announcing a potential agreement on gun measures. The proposal includes the support of 10 Republicans, enough to override any potential filibuster. The bill would expand background checks, allocate federal dollars for school safety, raise the minimum age to purchase an AR rifle to 21, and encourage individual states to enact red flag laws. Experts estimate there are 400 million firearms in circulation across America. A new poll from Pew finds just 20% of adults trust the government to do the right thing. That's down from 77% who trusted back in 1969. 2/3 of us say politicians go to Washington to serve their own interests. Just 6% think our leaders are careful with taxpayer dollars. A whopping 78% believe the country is moving in the wrong direction. Unhappy voters mostly blame President Biden for the state of the nation. The average price for a gallon of gas passing $5. Most Americans now pay $5.04. The highest costs can be found in New York City, Hawaii, Alaska, Washington State, California. Worst city in the USA for gas, Los Angeles. Angelenos shell out $7 a gallon on average. That's $130 to fill up the average tank. Cheapest spots for fuel, Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. Inflation hammering Americans financially. New data from Citibank shows 90% of Americans carry credit card debt because of high prices. Just 10% of adults have zero balance on their cards. Average family owes $8,000 to the banks. A third have drained their savings accounts since COVID hit. 25% of Americans live within $100 of their maximum credit card limit. In a moment, the federal government at work on January 6th. Right back. Inflation at its highest level in 40 years, interest rates rising, and a recession may loom. Our retirement accounts are in real danger, no doubt about it. If you want to protect your future, please do what I did. Call the only precious metal dealers I trust, American Hartford Gold. They can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. All it takes to get started is a short phone call, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $2,500 of free silver on your first order. Wow. So please don't wait. Call them now, 877-444-GOLD. 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. The second round of the January 6th hearings today, the first round on primetime TV, did not attract much interest. The facts. There are 120 million households in the USA that have television. That's 96% of us. The presidential debates average around 70 million viewers. State of the Union address, 38 million viewers. But viewership for the January 6th committee last Thursday, again in prime time, 20 million. ABC 5.2, CBS 3.3, NBC 3.5, MSNBC 4 million, CNN 2.7. Fox News did not broadcast the January 6th hearings. Primetime viewers there, 3.2 million. So you can see there was not exactly a flood of people watching the January 6th hearings. In fact, the networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, lost about 7 million viewers from their usual Thursday schedule. Now, today's exposition will attract far fewer viewers because the primetime show did not advance the narrative. People weren't impressed. It was all anti-Trump all the time, as expected. This, for some, including your humble correspondent, is becoming tiresome. As a loyal American, I want to know if President Trump secretly ordered or encouraged the Capitol riot. I want to know. But no evidence of that has been put forth. I also want to know if Mr. Trump condoned the riot. But again, I have not seen proof of that. So what exactly are we doing here with this House committee? Well, it's politics. The Republicans would not even participate because of the rules that Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi imposed on the committee. The House members on the Republican side said this is not going to be a fair investigation or hearing. Only two, both Trump haters, Cheney and Kinzinger, participate. Now, Liz Cheney is taking the lead, and that has destroyed her political career. She will lose, I predict, in Wyoming in the primary coming up, and then she will sign with CNN as a commentator. You wait and see. But this whole January 6th thing is designed to do two things. One, make it very difficult for Donald Trump to run for president again. And number two, cover for President Joe Biden's dismal performance by saying to the voters, yeah, you may have voted for Biden, but look, Trump is far worse. That's what they're doing. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve that message by writing it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com, where you can also pick up my new book, #1 in the country, Killing the Killers, Great Father's Day Gift. In a moment, something you might not know. Supply chain issues have been a catalyst to bring high-tech manufacturing back to the USA. My tech guy, the founder of Brownstone Research, calls it the Great Recalibration and discusses it in his new newsletter, Near Future Report. For 35 years, Jeff Brown has helped his subscribers safely navigate volatile times to preserve and grow wealth. He also answers your most pressing questions, like how to protect your retirement from inflation. What are the implications of a new digital currency and the Great Reset? What will the Fed do with interest rates? And what's going to happen in the stock market this year? Brownstone Research has been at the forefront of major market moves for 35 years. Let Jeff help you by signing up for his newsletter today at a 75% discount, a 12-month subscription, only $49. So please go to jeffbrowntech.com. 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 Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. On this day in the year 323 BC, the most powerful man in the world lay dying. His kingdom stretched from Greece to Afghanistan. After battling an unknown illness for 2 weeks, the young man dies. Alexander the Great, dead at age 32. Here is his story. Alexander was born in 356 BC to the king and queen of ancient Macedonia, now part of modern-day Serbia. He assumed control at 20 years old when his father was assassinated by a royal bodyguard. After eliminating his enemies and squashing rebellions in northern Greece, Alexander began his global conquest. He formed the greatest army in history, marched east into Asia, conquering territories like Persia, India, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt. In 12 years of conquest, Alexander never lost a single battle. In the year 323, he captured the ancient city of Babylon, located in present-day Iraq. Multiple prophets warned old Alex, or young Alex, that entering the capital, Babylon, would bring about his demise. On May 29th, he attended a dinner by a friend to celebrate his arrival into Babylon. Alexander enjoyed 48 hours of heavy drinking and eating. He then fell ill, complaining of extreme stomach pain. Alexander's health deteriorated as a raging fever racked his body. Finally, too weak to leave his room, the conqueror of the world, most of it anyway, died 10 days later. His body was immersed in honey to prevent decay. The exact cause of Alexander's death remains unknown. Historians believe he could have perished from poison, malaria, typhoid, or even liver failure. And here's something else you might not know. If you plan on taking a trip to Europe, the Middle East, or Asia, your visit will likely stop in a town called Alexandria. Alex named more than 100 cities after himself throughout his 15-year conquest. Nearly all remain standing today. Alexander may not have been a great person, but he was one of the most effective military commanders this planet has ever seen. Back after this.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1102. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1102. That's 800-575-1102. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.